My name is Becca, and welcome to the Rebekah Nicole Interiors Q&A.
First question, Becca. How did you approach designing specifically for us?
Okay, how I approach design for y'all specifically. I know there was some apprehension with hiring a second designer to come into the home. So I wanted to ease into it slowly. I didn't want to introduce big ideas right off the cuff. And I started more strategic and specific meetings that would kind of dive into your aesthetic and your style just to understand you a little bit more, and then showing you examples of what it could potentially look like. Here's a temperature check. Here's what I'm looking at for your space. Do you like this, or do you want me to revise it? And also constantly keeping it in communication with you and letting you know how things are going and what the progress is. One. Nice. All right, okay. My question for you is, did I do anything that made you think, I would have never thought of that?
Oh, yes, for sure. In the art gallery, the travel wall, you suggested I should do frames in an eclectic manner, that they didn't all exactly match. And my type A was like, I don't know about that. You were like, just trust me.
Yeah.
And gave me like a little look, like a temperature check, just to see. And I was like, okay, we're gonna do it. And it's so good.
Oh, I'm so glad you love it. And I think it works so well since we're incorporating a bunch of different pieces and art and nothing matches, right? So just kind of leaning into the mix match and the eclectic, and it makes it easier to, you don't commit to just one frame. You can just add something in that kind of coordinates with the rest of them later on.
We love it.
Yeah,
Nice.
absolutely.
What did you see as the biggest opportunity in our space that we might not have noticed?
This is a small detail, but the tray ceiling. So I look at the fifth wall, which is, you've got all four walls in a room, and then you have the fifth wall, which is our ceiling. And in the entryway specifically, there wasn't enough space to add any furniture elements, but we added our gallery wall, and then we did that grass cloth wallpaper in the ceiling. And I felt like that was kind of a little unexpected moment.
I love that wallpaper.
It's beautiful.
I really do. I really do.
Yes, and to your point of loving just symmetry, we made sure that where it was positioned within the tray ceiling, that the burst of the flower would kind of start where the light fixture came out of. So it just worked beautifully.
Absolutely.
I totally noticed that.
Yeah.
100%.
Good. It was very thoughtful.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. If you had to describe my process in 3 words, what would they be?
Your process in 3 words: easy,
Yep.
seamless,
Yep.
and stress-free.
Oh, yeah.
I nailed it. That's the goal. Wait.
What's a detail in our home that most people wouldn't notice, but you care a lot about?
I would say the commissioned art. The commissioned art over your bed is a really cool detail because it tells your story. I love the placement too. We could have put that anywhere in the home, but in your bedroom specifically, that room focuses on you and your relationship and just making a space for you two just to escape your busy life, right? And having it touch on those 3 locations that are so meaningful to you and your story, I love that piece. It's my favorite.
We love it too. We look at it all the time.
We do.
And I love it.
I personally want to copycat it. I really do.
Do it. You can do it.
I really do. Unfortunately, though, I met my husband on Tinder, so I don't have a very meaningful location.
Maybe your first
You
date.
can have a phone. I don't know.
No, the first date.
First date.
Date and
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Okay, at what point in the process were you like, okay, wait, this is actually going to look really good?
I think the first mock-up.
Oh,
And we're like, this is really nice. And this is exactly what we were looking for.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Do you feel like you understood our style right away, or did it evolve over time?
I will say I always have my initial interpretation of what the style will look like. But then once I get to know you and we go through my process, like the this or that presentation, it does evolve, because I'm seeing that you're more gravitated towards certain wood tones, or you're gravitating toward skirted items or slope arms and things like that, that just make maybe a little bit more feminine or just softer and more organic maybe. So while I have an idea of what the aesthetic will look like at the initial conversation, it always evolves over time, and I think that's what makes it the best, because we're not cookie cutter with your design. It's very tailored to you. How would you describe our dynamic while working together?
I keep saying seamless, but it was just easy and seamless and collaborative, like you said. It's like you gave us something, you pulled something from us, and you put something beautiful together, and we're like, yes, this is it. It was easy.
And I felt like I was working with my friend. I felt like I could really communicate with you and be honest, and I felt like I could ask questions. I never felt like I was bothering you. Like, I just felt like I was well cared for through the whole process.
Yeah.
And like, yes, this is really gonna work. Like, this is gonna be amazing.
That's so good. I love that. And I love when clients too can say, yes, we did this and we sourced that, because I want your guests to come in and you get to express your home in that way, because you played a part in building this. You may not have seen all the behind the scenes per se, but you got to make those design decisions, and it turned out gorgeous.
Yeah.
Would you want to work with clients like us again?
Absolutely, in a heartbeat. If I could just copy paste for everybody, with a slight variance in style, like aesthetic, just to keep things interesting.
Sure.
But
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would love to. Again, it's your warmth and just your faith too. It encouraged me along the way, and I love getting to know y'all. You've become friends of mine, and I love that you support me in my business, and
absolutely.
I've always got your back as your design guru.
We have 2 rooms upstairs.
Yes, we do.
Oh, so good. Thank you for watching Q&A with Rebekah Nicole Interiors.